Page after page of Tammy assuming every time Edmund showed her any kindness, it meant that he was falling for her. And Reva, I was there for half of these moments, and they didn't happen at all the way Tammy remembered. Now look, I would like to believe that Tammy is letting her imagination run wild, but if she is misinterpreting things in this big of a way, then this is serious, and I don't know what to do about it. What? What?
Cassie, have you considered the possibility that this is not a case of Tammy's imagination running wild?
What do you mean?
Maybe this is not a fantasy thing. Maybe Edmund has been encouraging her in some way.
What was I thinking? Coming here? You know, I should have known that you guys were
It's
going
just hard for us to ignore everything we know
did
about
not
Edmund.
hit on my teenage daughter.
I would like to hear that from him. Maybe I should just track him down and talk with him.
Josh, I told you, I was there for half of these moments. Edmund was kind and he was sweet. Nothing more, nothing
Cassie,
less.
sometimes we see what we want to see.
Okay, Josh, you're still on a low boil because of the whole Mara and Jeffrey thing, so I think we all need to calm down. And Cassie, I don't think you were wrong to read Tammy's journal.
No, then why do I feel so terrible?
Well, you're going to have to get over that, and you're also going to have to fess up and talk to her before this fantasy life of hers collides with reality.
Well, it's too late because there's already been a major collision. There's been a kiss. A real kiss.
A kiss. Edmund?
No, not Edmund. Tammy. Tammy kissed him.
Okay, you said it was a real kiss. How real is real?
Too real. But there's no question about it, Tammy meant it. Now, I didn't want to believe this either, but I read about this in her journal.
So you're telling us that Edmund didn't respond?
No, he did not respond, Josh.
Tammy must have been so embarrassed.
No, just the opposite. Her entry in her journal, it was gushy and scary. And then Edmund tried to talk to her about it this morning, but then she was humiliated and she just literally ran away.
Well, where is she now?
She's with Joey.
Well, you know what? Maybe he can get her to calm down.
God, I hope so, because I don't know what to do.
You know what? In a way, this really shouldn't come as too much of a surprise.
Really? Because I'm floored.
Yeah, I'm just saying this. Think about it. What did Edmund do? He stepped in and became a father figure for Tammy, right?
Yes, and he's very good at it.
I'm not saying that he isn't.
You know, and Tammy did grow up without a father.
Well, that's true, because Rob wasn't a father worth having, that's for sure.
And, you know, Richard filled that void for a little while, and then he was gone.
And I was so caught up in the gap that I had in my life that I wasn't even there for my daughter.
Cassie, no one can be both a mother and father to a child.
Josh did.
No, I did the best I could when they were younger, but I was lucky. Reva stepped in by the time we got to the terrible teens.
And even with two parents, it's a tough thing for any family.
Yes, it is.
You know, I mean, we had a tough time with Mara, a grown woman.
Yeah, don't remind me. You know, I'm going to get that, and I'll be back in a minute.
I thought that Edmund could help Tammy. You know, he's just so nurturing and he's so there.
Okay, you said that he did and said all the right things for Tammy, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. What happened the last time Edmund allowed himself to be so charming? You fell in love with him. So how can an impressionable, fatherless young girl resist that kind of charisma, Cassie? The answer is she can't.
Of course, Tammy liked Edmund. I mean, how could she not? He helped her so much, and he was there so much for her during the play rehearsals.
And she just got carried away with that.
I have no idea how I'm going to talk to her about this. I can't. I just can't do this.
Well, you're going to have to.
Okay, well, it's bad enough, the situation with Edmund. But now we have the issue that I read her journal without her permission. She is going to be hysterical.
Well, you're going to have to find a way to discuss it.
I don't know. Reva, when I was her age, my life was completely different. Except for one thing. Everything really, really mattered, and I would have freaked if someone did this to me.
Well, Tammy's going to freak too. But you're going to have to deal with it.
Why couldn't I have boys? All boys.
Well, you know what they say. You want your heart broken, have a daughter.
Who said that?
I don't know, somebody.
Well, I know you've had your moments with Mara.
You know something? That is the understatement of the decade. I'll tell you, when I found out that it was Mara that shot Carrie, I thought, well, here we go. She's following in my not-so-terrific footsteps. I really thought that I could shield her from all the anguish and the drama of life. I was hoping that she would grow up and be exactly like Joshua. But my prayers weren't answered. I mean, she's had her full dose of everything.
I'm back. Hi.
Get in here. You know, you're supposed to be helping me. You know, you're the man of the family.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's right, I am. I'm sorry. It's just been a while since I've been called on to solve
Well,
family problems.
come on,
So
it's like riding a... Gonna grab that. Well, well, well. Your ears must have been ringing.
I was hoping to get here before.
Too late.
Where's Cassie? Thank you.
Cassie, I'm just saying that Edmund is the older person involved, so he's the one responsible, especially if you took advantage of Tammy in any way.
Josh, I couldn't agree with you more.
Look who I found on the doorstep.
Hello, Edmund.
Josh, sorry to intrude. Cassie, I've been trying to call you.
I left my phone in the car. What's going on?
Well, I may have some good news. Tammy is going to be fine.
How do you know?
I talked to her and she told me she wants to forget the entire incident.
The kiss?
The kiss, yes, the kiss. She told me she wants to move on and forget the entire thing ever happened. I think it's most important that no one else finds out about it. I know what you're thinking, Josh.
I don't think you do.
Cassie, I was kind of hoping to find you before you told anyone about this.
Well, I need to talk to somebody about this, and there's more.
More?
Tammy kept a diary, and I found it, and I read it, and she has built an entire fantasy around you. Edmund.
Oh, my God. Yeah, this is all my fault. I had no idea any of that was going on, which at my age is the same thing as leading her on.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not. I am her mother. I would have seen if she was obsessed with you, and I didn't see it.
Cassie, I think maybe it's just best if I left town for a bit. It may make it easier if I... Not good?
Oh, good for you, not good for her. You can't just cut and run whenever there's a crisis. Tammy, that's a terrible example to set for Tammy. Men leave all the time.
Reva, I don't want to leave. For the first time in my life, I feel as if I belong to a family. Believe me, I don't want to lose that.
Good, because we have to handle this, Edmund. Half of the problem can't leave when the other half stays here. It doesn't work that way.
This is all just so new to me. Thanks, Josh. Being part of a family, handling fragile teenage emotions.
Hey, I think it's new to all of us, Edmund.
Yeah, you know what? Get used to it. Because the intensity level does not change for a very long time.
Are boys easier than girls?
Well, they're different, but they're not easier.
I'm a complete idiot. I enjoyed working with all the young people. I was hoping they could help me out on my big project.
The San Cristobal Festival?
Exactly. I thought Tammy and Joey and Lizzie and Sandy, even if he wanted to, could be a part of the entertainment for the big night when Tammy finds out that you know.
Are you kidding when she finds out that I read her diary? We should go.
Yeah.
We should, No one else is going to solve our problems.
You know what, honey? You can do this, the two of you, together. You just have to trust your instincts. But I think you should take care of this as soon as possible. I love you.
I love you, too.
See ya.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you.
Bye, Josh.
Bye, Edmund. Thanks.
Josh. Thank you. Calm before the storm.
I want you to know that this is not going to tear us apart. You're not going to lose me.
Cassie, I just wish I had some experience so I could be of some help to you.
You are help, and you know what? We're going to face this together. The same way we're going to face every other problem in our future.
I keep seeing Tammy's little face every time I imagine this, bringing this up to her. She is going to be so mortified she can only see it as an attack.
I know. But we can't crawl inside Tammy's head. If we could, we would have seen this kiss coming before it happened. We're just gonna have to be honest with her. And if she pulls back and she freaks out, then we have to deal with that together. You're not an outsider looking in on this family anymore. You're at the center of it.